What it do? What it do, fool? It's me and Keith, fool. We on the 1-2. We finna talk about being single. This shit is getting good, it's getting eagles. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I said, but I know it's time to get this bread. Yeah.
And she said that came off the top of her head.
Period.
It was horrible. Horrible, baby. No, seriously. Today we are talking about something that we both have in common. Being single on purpose. What does this mean to you?
What does being single on purpose mean to me? I mean, really, it just means what it says. Like, like I'm just intentionally not dating. I'm not seeing anyone. Ain't nobody on my line. Ain't nobody in my sheets. Ain't nobody in my life. Like, it's just me, myself, and I. I'm not doing none of that with nobody.
Why you ain't doing none of that with nobody?
Cause I just feel the need to focus on myself. Like, I feel like I'm a people pleaser, and for so many years, first of all, I had my fair share of relationships. Anybody that know me knows that. So I just feel like over the years, you know, I've never really spent a lot of time with myself. And like I said, I'm a people pleaser. So I feel like I've poured a lot into everybody else instead of figuring out what I want, what I need, who I am. You know, because I feel like I was just following that whole American dream. You know, like, you go to college, you graduate, you get a job, you meet the love of your life, y'all have kids and get married, buy a house, and live happily ever after with the white picket fence. You know,
that's what you was doing.
That's what everybody, you know, I mean, that's the American dream. You know, that's what everybody be striving for. And I never took time to figure out what I really wanted.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing.
Well, in my instance, I have not been in a relationship in, we ain't gonna talk about that, long time. Yet, I have decided, since that I would be involved with people, but it was just like, I was involved with the wrong folks. Like, I am a lover, so it's like, when it comes to me loving people, I always see the best in people, rather they treat me wrong or not. I don't know. That's just what I was accepting. Not really knowing my worth or my value at the time. And I got tired of it. So that's why I'm single on purpose now, because I was wasting my own time trying to put a situation that was beneath me on a pedestal every single time. So yeah, like you said, I never was really taking the time out to seek what I truly wanted. I was just doing, just going, just no purpose, just doing stuff. I don't know what I was doing. Like, I was just young. I don't know. Like, for me to think now, the stuff that I used to do, it's like, oh Lord, child, the ghetto. Like, Lord, for real. Like, I cannot believe I used to do half the stuff that I used to do.
No,
for what reason? Like, those people serve. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say that it did not serve a purpose, because things that I have went through have made me, honey, I'm trying to get you. Things that I have went through have made me who I am today. Yet it's just like, I put myself through those hard situations when I know what I know now. I wish I could have known then, because it was hard for no reason. Since you decided to be single on purpose, have you seen like a change within your life?
Actually, I have. Not to the extent that I feel like I'm where I want to be, but there have been changes. I think I'm a lot happier. I think that I'm a lot more self-aware. I think that I'm a lot more I don't know, I had a point to prove to myself, and I feel like I'm proving it. You know, that I can do this without depending on anybody. I can do this without, you know, I can do life loving myself and being happy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there's definitely been some changes.
I'm gonna agree with you and say I have seen changes within my life as well, because I wasn't focused on myself.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was literally, I love, and that just may sound bad, but it's like I was willing to give the love and affection to the person, but I wasn't turning around giving it to myself. So it was like, how was I giving something that I wasn't receiving?
Mm-hmm.
So I even think like, even with that, I had the wrong idea of what love truly was, because it was just like, once I did decide that I was going to be single on purpose, that's when I truly started to love myself, and that's really when I truly think I found what I wanted. And I'm gonna wait, because I'm not settling.
Mm-hmm.
So I be single, baby.
Yeah, for sure. And it's hard to, like, like when I think about being single, because I've been single before, but you know, not to even sound arrogant or anything, there's just always been somebody in my corner, whether I was single, you know, or I was in an actual relationship. Like when I'm single, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I just never had a problem dating. So it's just like, even when I was single in the past, you know what I'm saying, there was still somebody on my line type thing.
I've had this problem when I have tried to date folks, or whatever the case was. I'm gonna keep saying it. I used to feel like folks was trying to play me all the time, because when I am dating, you mine. You can't be out here dating nobody else. I am not an open dater. I am not gonna be involved with Bill and he involved with Sally Sue, Mary. Yeah, no. Like, so I have a hard time dating. So that's another reason why I want to, because my idea of dating is not typical, I guess, if you want to look at it. Like, most people feel as if when they're single, that means that thing and that oochie just belongs to anybody that they want to give it to, which that don't be the case for me. And that's another reason why I'm single on purpose, because y'all ain't finna be out here having no sex on me. Ooh, you be having sex when you single?
No.
That was my question. When you are single, do you be out here just giving that thing away?
Oh, no.
Well, I'm gonna be honest, I used to. Like, that's another reason I had to stop, because it's like that. I think my mind was trying to put that with love, and that's another reason why I was hurting my own feelings. But no, I can't do the loose as a goose because I'm single.
Yeah, if you're not my man, I'm sorry, it's not happening, period. I mean, but I've always been like that, and if they watched our other episode, our Let's Talk About Sex episode, they know.
By the way, run the views up on that.
Please, you run it up, because if you don't run it up, you're not going to get part 2. I promise you not, because we got crazy, so we really don't even want to release it. But if y'all get it to 1,000 views, we gonna have to. But anyway, yeah, I don't do all of that when I'm single. I'm not gonna lie though, this is kind of new, because I mean, when you single, of course, as humans, we have that natural urge for like affection and love and stuff, and so sometimes it does feel a little bit lonely. I mean, I snap out of it real fast, but you know, sometimes, you know, you have those nights like, dang, wish I was like booed up or
Guess
something.
what's on the other side of me? A pile of clothes,
pillows, everything, towels and everything.
I'm at the point now to where I pick my mental peace over me wanting the person there or whoever. Like, if it's not right for me, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I just cannot do it. I don't care at this moment that I'm single, because I'm choosing to be. I don't gotta be. Like, I'm sure you don't gotta be if you don't want to. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's just not the time for that. Like,
so do you have, since you're choosing to be single now though, but what if somebody just out of the blue come into your life? Are you open to it?
And that's what I've been thinking about a lot lately, because I just feel like I know how it works when you're not looking for it, when you're not focused on it, that's when it happens. But it's like, honey, if it do happen, I feel like I'm having a ball by myself right now. Like, am I really wanting to bring somebody else into my life and me having to, because that's going to be having to be an adjustment, some kind of compromise, you know, either way it goes. And I'm going to be real, it's it's been a little long time since I've had a boyfriend, so I don't even know if I know how to be no darn girlfriend. I don't know. I don't even know how to date, so that'll just have to be, that person would have to be very, very, very special, and they would have to be an asset to me, because I'm gonna tell you, it's one and done with me at this point, because I don't got time. So
I've thought about that, and it's like, because I think I've been single for a little over a year, probably a year and a half or so now. And first of all, I don't feel like it just went by so fast, but I think about that too. Like, if somebody come into my life, am I going to be accepting of it? You know, because it's like, technically I'm not wanting to date, but you know, I do have you know, stuff that I look for in people. So it's just like, okay, if somebody come along, you know, and they start showing me stuff, they applying the pressure, you know, and put forth the effort. Like, am I going to be open to that? I really don't know, though. I really don't know how I feel about that. I guess I won't know until somebody comes.
Do you think at this moment, I'm gonna agree with what I'm about to say, but do you think that everybody should prioritize at least one time in their life to where they're going to be single? Because I know people who have never taken a break, ever, whether they were in a relationship or not, just dealing with somebody constantly, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you have been dating since middle school and you ain't never not had nobody, you ain't never not had nobody in your line, it's always somebody in the back corner that you can go, you know what I'm saying? Like, when have you taken the time to, as you like to say, reflect on your life and sit down and actually see, what am I doing? Because it's like, that can be robotic.
Yeah, I think I'm on the fence. I think one time, because I remember one time on Twitter, somebody had tweeted about, like, how people be jumping in and out of relationships and don't take time for themselves. And I kind of played devil's advocate, and I was like, well, you know, everybody don't need time for themselves. Everybody might be like, I mean, some people might not be like, what's what I'm looking for? Everybody might not be in a space where they don't know what they want and don't know who they are and stuff like that. Like, some people are very clear on who they are. They're very intentional, and they've been that way forever. So it's just like, maybe they don't need it, you know? I feel like being single on purpose means that you're needing something from yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're needing that space and that time to grow, to think, to do something. Like, you're needing something that nobody else can give you but yourself.
Yeah.
So if somebody feel like they don't need that, then I don't necessarily think that that's something that people, I mean, you know, I don't necessarily think that it's a necessity to be single.
Me personally, I know that I needed to. I'm not gonna say that I was necessarily searching for anything, but shit just wasn't working out. Like, it was hard. I don't know, I just feel as if I take the time to give somebody my time, because my time is valuable. If I take the time to give someone my time and they don't value it, and I'm repeating that, I ain't had no choice but to turn inward and say it has something to do with me, because at this point it's what I'm choosing. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to saying I wasn't loving myself. I didn't love myself. There's no way that I could have possibly, if situations were draining me as they were.
But why do you think that it was draining? Do you think it was because it was something you was missing within yourself?
I was trying to make it be something that it wasn't. Like I said earlier, I see the potential in people, so it's like I want them to treat me a certain way, or I feel that I deserve, because it's like, what I give, I want back. And if I'm not giving that, it's like...
It's funny that you said that, because I was going to ask you, do you know your love language?
I love quality time.
Yeah.
Of course, the other stuff is an asset, but I love being with my person. Like,
okay. Only reason why I asked is because you said that you want to, what you're giving, you want to give back. And one thing I had to learn, because of course I just recently got a relationship, one thing I had to learn is that people love differently. So the way that you give love may not be the way somebody else gives love. And when you're in relationships, you have to learn to love people in their language, you know. And so a lot of the times we love in our love language. So, you know, you have quality time, physical touch, acts of service, receiving gifts, and words of affirmation. Those are the 5 love languages. And my top love language is acts of service, and then immediately after is receiving gifts. So the way that I show love is doing stuff for people, like giving them my time, as far as like not quality time, but you know, like just doing stuff like, hey, I cooked dinner for us tonight so you don't have to worry about it, or you know, and or I might come in the house with some cologne or something that my partner been looking at, you know, and give it to him as a gift. Like that's the type of love that I like to give, and the type of love that I like to receive. But it's hard to love somebody, especially if their love language isn't the same as yours. For example, my ex love language was physical touch, and that was my 5th. Like that was the bottom of the totem pole.
Don't touch me.
Yeah, I don't like to be touched. Like I don't know, it make me queasy. I don't know. Like the whole, I'm not a very affectionate person. So like I'm not gonna be like, oh, we gonna be holding hands and hug the, like, no. Not saying that we can't never do that, but you know, like that's not me on the regular or whatever. So it was kind of hard for us to find that balance, because that's how he felt loved. If I was like being all over him and lovey-dovey and stuff, and I mean, it's just hard to like. That's another reason why I was single, because I was like, I have to get out, because it kind of made me feel selfish. Like I had to get out of my whole like bubble, like, because you want somebody to bring value to you, right? So you got to look at it as they want you to bring value to them as well.
And I think that's probably part, I'm not going to say part, so that may be one of the main reasons why stuff hasn't worked with people in the past. It's like, we don't really know each other like we think we know each other. It's just like you're so focused on, I think, initially what the person looks like, that when it really comes down to the building or the connection of the relationship, y'all aren't really digging into or paying attention to or observing what the person doing. Now with me, I am a very observant person. So I'm not gonna lie to you, I have tried to give someone what I felt as if they needed, and they did nothing but push me away, because that's what they wanted, but they had been hurt once they received it from somebody. So it was like every time somebody else tried to give it, they was like, I'm scared, you know? So it was like, but I want to help, I want to help, I want to help. Like, I got to stay here, I want to help. But it's like, bitch, you killing yourself trying to help somebody and they telling you no, you know? So it's like, I put myself in draining situations. Yet, I think that I have attracted people who love to give gifts, but to me, that's not love. I like gifts, but that's not how I like to be shown that I'm loved. I want you to, you know, spend time with me, tell me, like, you know, like that's my love language. And I know that I was running into a lot of emotionally unavailable people, and that would just hurt my heart even more, because I'm open with mine. Like, I'm very verbal about how I feel, but then I would run into people who weren't, so that it just made me feel like, maybe I like somebody this bad, I don't be trying to like them, honey. They can't even tell me how they feel, you know? So it's like, how you can't tell me how you feel, but you want to hump? Right. That don't go. So that's messing with my mind. So another reason why I chose to be single on purpose, because y'all ain't gonna be in me. Okay. Purr. No, but I definitely get that. So do you have non-negotiable traits? Like, that you would, I mean, you don't have to tell them, or at least I ain't thought about it. I haven't thought about it.
I have because, like I said, I'm single on purpose.
Sorry, I'm a lie. I be trying to act like I can deal with it, but I'm so sorry, and this ain't no, you know what I'm gonna say? This is no disrespect to anybody. I have tried it, but I can't do the kids. I don't have any. I can't do the kids. I feel as if my man is out here single, looking good like me, ain't got no kids, and can pick up and go whenever. That's what I feel. I can't do the kids. Yep. And that's your preference. You have every right to that. That's funny. That's funny that you said it, because I knew you was finna say that. I said, wait, I'm lying. That's why I don't listen. If you got them, don't say nothing to me. I love the kids. I do, but they not mine. I want my man's first to be my first. I deserve that. You do. Period. You do deserve that. You do. What are your non-negotiables?
Like ticking on that though.
What? Me? About not having a kid? About you not having no kids?
We old as hell.
I ain't old. I'm not old. If I'm this age, if I'm this big grown age without them, somebody out there is matching me. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, it is. But I'm just
it's
saying,
listen,
the pool is
if it comes, listen, if I be
smaller.
back in season 2 or 3 and I'm brown, just know my man that came in town.
Okay.
Period. I'm just saying, baby, got to be, because ain't nobody got me yet. Period. Never been pregnant. Just know that's why my man got to be great.
Yeah, I feel that though, because I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I used to be the same way before I had my son, but I did talk to somebody before I had a kid that had kids or whatever, and it didn't really bother me.
Yeah.
Only because I look at it as I don't want to try to, like, even before I had my son, like I just said I talked to somebody that had kids, and I actually gave him a chance because I was like, I don't want to punish him for having a life before me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because obviously when he was with his kid's mom, he thought that was his forever. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, just like me, when I was in my last relationship, I thought that was my forever.
Yeah.
Like, we was planning on
Like I
wedding
said,
and
punishing. I don't like that you use that word, because that's not what I'm doing. That's not what I'm doing. Myself just can't make me like you. I'm sorry. I've tried. But it just be like, the men be coming with the football teams. It don't be like a little small amount. I done had somebody with.
No, that's too many.
What am I doing with you, love?
That's way too many.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, what are your non-negotiables? You didn't say.
So I do have non-negotiables, and I have written them down.
Oh, wow.
And when I pray to God, I pray that whoever comes into my life has all of these. I have 10. That sounds like a lot.
No, you good. At least you know, like you're very straightforward.
I'm gonna find them and I'm gonna read you a couple of them.
I mean, I have other non-negotiables in that kid, but that one just came to my mind. Like, I wrote 2 years ago exactly what I wanted in a man. I don't know where it's at though. Have my desires changed? I feel at that point I still had a grasp on it, but I'm pretty sure that I can go in and tweak the list. So I'm gonna do that soon. Because I don't want to just put what I don't want in a man. I think I just want to list exactly. I mean, you know, I think I probably need to put what I don't want too, because some stuff can be, you can't avoid though. What if they got all of that and then just one of your non-negotiables? What they got? They got? What if they got everything but one of your non-negotiables?
Oh, no.
Okay.
It's a little leniency in there, you know what I'm saying? But like, for the most part, because like I said, I got 10. That's a lot. You know, and they ain't like no little, like, gotta be tall, gotta be, you know, like, no, they like personality traits.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah, are they still in here?
Did you just search negotiables?
Oh, I can search my notes.
Girl, yes. I got 100 and some notes. There's no way.
Oh, here they go. Girl, look at you teaching me something. So let's see. Well, you know, my main one is financial literacy.
Okay.
Like, you have to be able to, because here's the thing, I don't like when people be trying to call us gold diggers because we want a man that has something going for himself, like a man with money. And I'm not saying you have to be like filthy rich. I ain't asking for no millionaire. I ain't even asking for you to be making 6 figures. I mean, that'd be nice, you know. But my thing is, that's what makes me feel safe. We talked about in our past episodes, you know, how our thoughts around money, right? And I mean, have we kind of like looked at money through a struggling point of view? So now that I'm an adult, you know, I'm almost like an alpha woman now, because I'm going to get my money by any means necessary. And for a man to come into my life, you have to be able to prove to me that you are good with money. Like, you know how to budget, you know how to make money, you know what I'm saying? You know how to, like, so I can feel safe and secure with you, because that's what's gonna make me submit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I feel like you ain't got my back if time gets hard, then I can't look at you as, you know what I'm saying, like my head of household, you know?
Let me chime in on this, because I don't want to forget it. I have dealt with people who have money and them folks be so selfish.
Really?
Not a dime.
Wow.
Selfish.
Wow. Well, you can't be my man to be selfish. Because like I just
Guess
said.
what I was trying to be in them folks' lives.
Like I just said, my love language is acts of service and receiving gifts. Acts of service doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be giving me gifts. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean you have to spend your money on me. But receiving gifts, it does.
Yeah.
You know, and material girl. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
I want Chanel hat. Period.
Nah, I'm just playing. I'm not a material girl,
Yeah.
but I do like nice things.
For
so
sure, honey.
I ain't saying you gotta go buy me Gucci, Louis, Prada, Chanel, Fendi, all of that good stuff. But I like interior design. That stuff ain't cheap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like perfume, and I do like designer perfume because it smells
They
good.
say happy wife, happy life.
Period. So yeah, financial literacy is one. Ooh, and another one, you gotta be super tidy. Like, you gotta be, like, you know how sometimes people be trying to talk crazy about men who, like, they be like, he wash his ass like he a woman or something, you know? Like, what does
do
that
not
even
wash
mean?
their booty. So please wash your booty like you a female.
Period. You gotta be tidy, you gotta be clean. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like men who just clean about themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, they walk outside and they don't look like they worked 25/8. You know what I'm saying? They look like they've been at work for 24 years.
They just look put together.
Yeah, like they keep their nails done, their feet done. You know, I like that. Not just them personally though, but a house too. You
Just
know what I'm
the
saying?
lifestyle of tightness. Yeah,
the lifestyle. That was two. I can give y'all one more. I don't need nobody trying to check off my list. You know what I'm saying?
Now, let me tell you, the people will study you and come back and be like, okay, this is me. You're lying.
I
Pick a
need
good
somebody with.
What's number 7?
I already said I'm 7.
What's number 4?
Someone who is goal driven. Like, I need somebody who has goals, dreams, passion, aspirations, like a drive, a will. Like, you gotta have something that drives you.
Do you think that you and your person need to be on the same page as far as like where y'all going in life? Like, do you think that you and your person gonna come together because y'all got something to do together, or?
I mean, that would be nice
if
our purposes align and like our careers align. But I don't necessarily think that has to be it. Because honestly, like, now I feel like I said, I've had my fair share of relationships, and the way that I've approached them as, you know, two people become one. But now I don't look at relationships like that no more. I really look at it as we are two separate people with two separate lives, and we just love each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we are each other's persons to make life easier. You know, like, that's just plain and simple. Because, like, I don't want anybody to make sacrifices for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have goals and dreams and aspirations in life, follow those goals, dreams, and aspirations wherever it may take you. I don't care if I'm living here in Tennessee and you bag a job in LA. Go to LA and live out your dream. I'm gonna still be here regardless. If I love you, you know what I'm saying? Hell, I might even be able, like, my career now allows me to pack up and move anywhere. So if that's the case, then I can come to LA with you. Or, you know, we can make it work, long distance, whatever. Like, I don't want anybody to make sacrifices for me, because I vowed to never make sacrifices for anybody else ever again. Like, I'm not saying that, you know, I'm not gonna make any sacrifices within my relationship, but if I know that this is something that I've dreamed of, I'm not gonna sacrifice that for somebody. I'm not.
Your answer ties into something that I asked my grandma years ago, because her and my granddaddy have been married for 50 years. And I asked him, because the question came to mind because my grandma is Christian and my granddaddy is Muslim, and to me that, you know, that doesn't sound ideal under the same rooftop. So I was like, you know, Grandma, how have y'all been able to stay together for so long? And her answer was just like, because we have been able to still be ourselves within the relationship. She was like, no matter who you are with, no matter what the relationship is, like, remember to always be yourself. Never lose yourself. Like, just because you get with somebody don't mean you acclimate to that person. You still be yourself. They love you for who you are, you know?
Right.
So your answer just goes back to why I feel everybody should take the time to be single on purpose, because I have gotten lost in relationships because let me go back to your number 4, because I did not have any goals or aspirations. Like, I was just so focused on love or that person that I ain't had shit going, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, not saying that I haven't had anything going in the past, but it's like I wasn't focused on me. I was so focused on being with somebody, getting that portion of my life together, which honestly, that comes together naturally. Trying to force it because you think you need it at a certain age does nothing but hinder, and no, it's just not the way to go, honestly and truly.
Yep. So how many did I give y'all? I gave y'all 3 out of 10.
I will give us about 2 more. What's 10, y'all?
I need somebody that's a handyman. Not necessarily like you know how to repair a motor or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But just somebody who is like good with their hands. Like, say for instance, I order me a new desk and it gotta be put together. I mean, I can do it myself because I like to do stuff like that anyway. But just to be like, oh babe, when I come home, that goes back to my acts of service. My package got here. When I come home, my desk already put together because you good at stuff. It's like literally
just having a helpmate.
Yeah,
that's what I feel. It's just like, you know, we're best friends and we just help each other.
Yep.
I want a handyman too, and I want him to be able to cook. Because I love to eat. He can cook.
That's a plus. If you can cook, oh maybe. First of all, because I'm not one to cook every night. I'm not. Yeah. I feel very strongly about that because I don't believe in gender roles, baby. If we both working, which we will be, because I'm not the type to be a stay-at-home mom or to not work.
Yeah.
So some nights we're gonna have to take turns or something, because do not be looking at me talking about some what's for dinner, because I'm gonna be looking at you like what's for dinner. Like so yeah, you definitely gotta know how to cook some, man. Some. I don't care if every night you cook pasta. Like
we gonna be carving it up.
Okay, we gonna be eating pasta, because listen,
I just think it's just going back to the love language thing. I think that's partially, I'm not gonna say partially. I think that's just like a big factor in dating, knowing that how that person wants to be loved or treated, regardless if y'all get in a relationship or not. I feel like that's why stuff don't be working, because you don't even know what that person wants. Y'all just going off of y'all feelings.
Yeah, and I told y'all my love languages, so if there's anybody out there, please have the same love language as me.
I'm a chick. I'm a cock blocker. I say no.
Because listen, it's so hard to love somebody in a love language that is not yours. Because it's like forcing yourself to do something that you don't really like or care about. You know what I'm saying? So I would prefer to have somebody who has the same love language as me.
I will agree and say it is hard, but and that's where the selfish part of me had to step in. Like, I still give people what they need, even if that's not something that I'm used to, because I just feel like you need it.
That ain't me.
Yeah, that's just how it was. That ain't me now. If I ain't getting nothing, you ain't getting nothing either. It is what it is.
Yeah, I can't say I am selfish sometimes, though. I ain't even gonna lie. I am. But, I mean, hey.
I don't think no wrong with it.
I mean, you gotta be selfish sometimes. I can't compromise though. I can't. But that's why I said I'm single on purpose right now, because like I said, I have to figure it out me, so I can create those boundaries and know which ones I want to cross and which ones I don't.
And that's another thing. I had no boundaries. I would just let folks do me any kind of way.
Yeah, I didn't really have boundaries either.
I wasn't even thinking about that. Girl, what was we doing?
Girl, just out here.
We thought we just had it all together.
Just hopeless romantics.
Cute. You know, seriously.
Hopeless romantics, and that's what we do. We just never give up hope or love, so we just keep throwing ourselves out there without really figuring ourselves out.
It's like a fishing rod with no worm, baby. You may not.
Because like you said, I love too. And I still have faith.
Yeah, I say I don't think it's a bad thing. 'Cause I know for a fact I'm not giving up.
I still have faith.
I'm not giving up.
Slim, but I still have it.
Mine still feels strong. It's just I feel now I didn't pick my heart up and I done moved on to another pool. I was in the accepting any kind of thing pool. Now it's like I know me.
Mm-hmm.
And that was probably y'all done fucked up now. I done found out who I was type thing, so it ain't no turning around from this, y'all.
Mm-hmm. I can give y'all one more last trait because this one is extremely important to me as well.
Number is it? Did you number them by rank? Like
no, they're not
okay.
ranked.
Oh, okay.
At all. They just
Okay.
A list.
Yeah.
This one is you gotta have some type of style or fashion sense. Not saying you guys to be what's his name? Jack Harlow say. He said I ain't no fashionista, but I'm fly though. Like, yeah, you gotta have a little bit of something because physical attraction is extremely important to me. Like, if I'm not physically attracted to you, it's never gonna work. It's never gonna work. And I'm sorry, that's why I can never do none of them shows. Like, I'm dead ass.
Oh, you got the love of the folks now.
Yeah, you fine. No, seriously.
My girl said if you ain't looking like none, she ain't giving you no chance.
No,
and I ain't either.
That's a big part. No, that's a big part.
Yeah, you smart and all, but if I can't wake up and look at you in the morning, we ain't got nothing to talk about.
Yeah, like that's why I don't see how people do those like Married at First Sight, Is Love Blind.
It gotta be for the money.
It gotta be or something because now some of them get lucky and they be attractive couples, but baby, it'll be just my look.
But ugly.
And no, I literally have to be, because that's a part of romance to me. Like, I have to have a physical attraction. So, like, I like to be able to look at you and like, dang, you know what I'm saying? My man look good. I need you to be able to switch it up. I need you to be able to put on a suit and tie or put on.
What about he wears suit and tie?
That's perfectly fine.
No.
Yeah, it's perfectly
We
fine.
ain't going to no grocery store and you got on the suit and tie.
Baby, yes,
Every
right.
time.
And I walk in there with them heels.
Every time, Pooh. Y'all what?
What you talking about? You know, I love getting fancy.
Every day.
I love getting fancy.
Okay, First Lady.
Period.
No, ma'am.
I love getting fancy. I mean, if that's what we doing, that's what we doing. But nah, like, if I'm just at home chilling there, though, now you a...
No. Suit and tie every day. Remember? No, suit and tie every day. Yeah.
But seriously, I love somebody that can dress up and dress it down. Like, I need you to be able to wear sneakers and hoochie daddy shorts and...
I just saw somebody talking about them darn shorts.
Hoochie daddy shorts and then be able to, you know, step out in the suit and tie.
That is just my biggest fear because I have done it. Like, I put this shit on, but I done stepped out with somebody and I was like... Where are we going? Because you missed the memo. It was just like,
yeah. We just have to compliment each other. And I know that I can dress it up.
Yeah.
Or, you know, I can wear sneakers and I can wear heels.
Yeah.
You know, I know that I can do that. So I was like, I need somebody.
What if he don't find out that he can't do that? After a while.
What do you mean?
I know, that's scary to me.
When you dating somebody, y'all going out on dates and y'all doing outings and stuff, like you gonna see like what they stepping with.
So what you gonna do? What if everything is good with that style? What you gonna do?
I'm gonna have to speak up.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I have to tell my man.
I'm gonna speak up and let you
like
know.
That.
And if you open to me helping you, you know what I'm saying?
I got a story. I got a story. I had went on this date, and this brother showed up with a white long sleeve like button down and some white jeans. Y'all, I'm looking in the rearview mirror. I said, what the fuck this nigga got on? And he had like a white hat on. I'm thinking, are we going to an all white affair? And I don't know.
Crazy.
When he came to the door, everybody said, "You think I need to take this shirt off?" I said, "Hell yeah!" Like you look like a fool, but no, I can't do it. It's like the style stuff, it's like I don't want to be mean to nobody when we just not dating, but that's big for me too.
It is big.
Because I can't be out here looking like I look and then I look at you and I don't even want nobody to look at us.
Not you don't want nobody to look at y'all.
They don't think you my daddy because you just old. Fuck. What I'm gonna do with an old dressing man? What I'm gonna do with that?
Shut up.
Okay.
Oh my God.
What am I doing with that? So yeah, I'm big on that too, I guess. Never to say. You making me think like I'm big on that too.
No, seriously though, that's
that girl down to it, baby.
Yeah.
Hygiene. You said the clean to say hygiene big for me.
Tidy. You gotta be tidy.
Yeah. Okay. That's funny. I don't got no more questions.
I sound picky. Do I sound picky?
Picky? No,
I feel like I sound Mexican too much.
no, girl, it ain't no such thing. Because whether people say it or not, they think it. You just have yours written out, and you know for a fact, like, that stuff gonna get on your nerves.
Yeah.
And that's just all it is. I mean, I do too. I just don't have it written down.
Yeah.
I'm the type to just tell you. I just don't like that.
Yeah. I guess I just know that, like, after a while, like you said, it's gonna get on my nerves. Like, it's gonna bother me.
Yeah.
So if you don't have these things,
it just made me remember when I kept on asking you about that man with them kids.
yeah.
And I was like, that's gonna keep bothering me.
Yeah, it is.
I can't do
Don't
it.
put up with nothing that's gonna keep bothering you, because after a while, because I hate when people be like, it's just how men are. No, I know it's some men out here that ain't like that. I hate that. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Because if I tell you that's just how I am, that'll be a problem, right? Like, no, somebody that's just how men are. No, that's not how men are. Like, that's how that man is.
That's what you put up with.
Okay? Not me.
I'm not settling for nothing, y'all. I'm not. I deserve what I want. And my partner does too. So we're gonna wait, whoever that person is.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah. I wish we had a man to tell us what his non-negotiable was.
We'll just have to do a part 2 of this, I guess, because that would be great to have more male perspectives on how they look at relationships in general.
Yeah. So if you're a male watching this,
We need you. And you single?
Come, yeah. Come talk to us. We want to hear your side of the story.
Please.
Please. Because I ain't never met a man that was single on purpose.
Well, yes we did, but they flaked on us.
Oh, yeah.
And I hope you watching this because we ain't editing this out.
Yeah, they did.
But no, seriously, I haven't met too many either. I don't know if that's a thing. I feel like men date more than women. We just don't know.
So here's a question for you. Do you think that you would approach, so say for instance you out and you see somebody that you find attractive, they look like they possess some of the traits that you know, would you approach somebody?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm shaking my head because I have gotten so. I'm more bold now just because of I know who I am. So I'm gonna say yeah, yeah, for sure would approach somebody.
I did that one time.
There you go.
I did that one time. I was a freshman.
Oh yeah, I did it. I did it. That was I was young then. I did.
But see, I was obsessed with this man.
Me too.
Like my friends know who I'm talking about. If you think about it, you'll know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I was obsessed, and I tried to get my brother and his friends to get me on with this man, and they was like, "No, you gotta do that yourself." So when the time finally came, he ain't let me down though. He just trying to tell me I was too young.
Yeah.
But years later,
No, don't be trying to come on back.
Years later, when I was a senior in college, and we was at a party. It was my last year. It was my senior year. We had an all black affair, and he saw me in that party. Yeah.
That leather dress, baby.
Yes, ma'am. He saw me in that dress. It gonna text me some hard eyes.
No.
No, sir. I'm too young. Remember?
I'm still that same age.
Chill on me. No, but for real. I did that one time and I've never done it again.
Yeah, I approached the dude freshman year as well. Wasn't it freshman year? It may have been second semester freshman year. I was just so embarrassed because he knew I liked him. Like, he knew.
Yeah.
I was with some friends and we saw him in some college apartments on campus. And so I gave him, no, he gave me his number. He put it in my cell phone. And I just think he did that just to not be mean, because I was in front of the rest of my friends and he didn't want to embarrass me, but he might as well ahead and I gave it to me. Because I text this man, he ain't even text me back. So I got my friend girl phone, and this is nothing against us, I don't care. It was a lesbian. So I'm just like, girl, let me see your phone. I text this man, how about he text her right back?
Dang.
If I could get you right now, because I still know you, I'll throw this piece of paper in your eye. Because it was just like, wow, like, you could have just been honest with me and just told me, like, you weren't into me, whatever the case was. But
yeah.
no.
So do you believe in marriage?
I was just talking about this the other day. I don't want to get married on paper.
Really?
I don't. I don't want to be in a contract. I don't want that.
Yeah.
There's just nothing that I want, but I do want a wedding.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Do not want to be married on paper. We do not have to do that. You got yours, I got mine.
Mm-hmm.
We together. We good. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can decide verbally between each other that whatever we're going to do within our lives is what we're going to do, because the connection has been built that strong to where we're loyal to one another that we don't need that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just my outlook on it.
Yeah. Somebody asked me once, do I want to get married? And I was like, I really can't say. Do I believe in marriage? Yeah. Do I want that for myself? I really don't know. Just simply because at one point I did want that. I mean, obviously I was about to get married, but now with me being single is not something that I envision right now. You know what I'm saying? So I guess it just depending on my relationship and where I'm at, and if I want to marry that person. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I don't see myself getting married. But that's because I'm single. I'm single on purpose. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking for it. So right now, I'm like, I'm cool without it. You know? So I can say I do believe in marriage. Do I care if it ever happens to me? No, I don't care. I don't have to ever be married. I would be perfectly okay
with just having a person.
Yeah.
That's what's most important to me, honestly and truly. That's why I said I don't really care about the paper part, because it's just something to show what we already have built. You know what I'm saying? So it really doesn't matter, because whether the paper there or not, if what y'all got ain't real, what y'all signed the paper for. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm more so focused on. Genuine connection, genuine love, whatever the case is. So yeah, I mean, shit, don't worry about that paper love. But we're gonna have a party though.
But and see, that's the thing. I have dreamed of like my dream wedding forever, because like I said, the American dream that everybody talks about when you're young, it makes you dream of those things, right? Yeah. And I have dreamed of my dream wedding, and I kind of feel like one day I still do want that. Yeah. You know, but also thinking about it gives me anxiety too. I'm not gonna say that I'm afraid of commitment, you know what I'm saying? But you know, when you, it goes back to having anxiety. When you have anxiety, honey, anything like committing to something or like not having the control, or you know what I'm saying, like when you get married, it's just like it's not about you no more, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't have total control no more.
And that may be my problem. I'm trying to have control, so we ain't signing no paper, because you have to give me. You have to give me, because if we wants to go, we
got to go through all this extra stuff.
We go.
Yeah. But yeah, so like I don't know, just the thought of walking down that aisle and just confessing my love in front of family, friends, God, and just, you know,
on the shitter, nervous.
Dedicating my life to this person for the rest of my life. That's a big commitment. I don't think people really understand that either. I don't think people understand that, like, once you walk down that aisle, stand face to face in front of this congregation of people, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're literally confessing to love, to hold, to cherish through sickness and through health, for richer or for poor. Like,
emphasize that, baby, because they're poor, gonna have a girl out the door.
I said this before, and I said again, being broke is hard, baby. I can't do it. So it's just like, when you confess that to this person, you know what I'm saying, and dedicate your life to this person for the rest of y'all's lives, especially if you get married in your 20s, your teens, you know what I'm saying, and you talking about the rest of your life, that's a long way to go. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't think people understand the seriousness of that, because that means that this person is the only person that you have eyes for the rest of your entire life out of all of the billions of people in this world. You have to fight temptation. You have to fight all of this stuff.
Single on purpose.
Period. Single on purpose.
That's a lot.
That is a lot. Like, that's a big commitment.
Well, I mean, I have been single for, like I keep saying, quite some time now, but I was a kid the last time I was in a relationship, and that was, I guess, too big of a commitment for me, because, baby, it didn't last.
Because, I mean, when you think about relationships, though, like, you're not going to always be feeling the person that you with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that's just the God honest truth. You're not going to always be on good terms. As much as people want to believe that love can be easy like that, it's not. Because I'm one of the people who believe that love can be easy like that. But it's truly not. Like, you spend every day with this person.
Oh, they gonna get on your nerves. Yeah. I know that much. I ain't saying that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I can bounce back from it easily is what I'm saying. Pooh, now come on, relationship guru, come on, you ain't telling me it ain't easy to bounce back. I can't talk it through.
It's really not. It's really not, because like sometimes when you're not feeling that person, like it's not.
That means it's over with.
No. Because listen, the person that, say for instance, you met somebody today, y'all fall in love, 5 to 10 years from now, y'all can be two totally different people. Like, we are, as human beings, we are forever evolving. Yeah. Forever changing. Yeah. And when you get married, you commit to loving that person through each stage. Even if they turn into somebody that they were not when y'all first got together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You have to decide, like, am I gonna fight through these feelings and love this person for who they are now? Or am I gonna keep going? Or am I gonna walk away? That's not easy. You know
I don't know why they just irritated me, because I ain't got time for all of that right now. I'm just trying to figure me out. I don't know.
That's why I be like, I don't understand how people stay through certain situations, but it's because most people take their commitment that serious. Like, I fell in love with this person, but now they're this person, and I've committed to loving this person for whoever they are throughout the rest of our lives at that moment.
Well, I mean, this is the thing. Maybe if y'all aren't growing and evolving together, that's when it don't work. Because if one person moving and the other one still staying still,
are they gonna love me through my change?
You got to be changing with me. I can't be doing this by myself, because this ain't that no more.
Okay, well, what if y'all both are changing, but y'all changing in different directions?
We should have figured this out. We should have figured this out before we decided this, because
Because that goes back to me saying, like, I don't believe that two people should come together as one. I believe that we should be two separate people and then just love each other for whoever we are. Like, you my person. I love you because of who you are, not because of...
So...
You get what I'm saying?
I think the outlook on the one part is different, because you're still separate. But you come together, but you're still separate. Mm-hmm. So I don't think it's ever just a one. It's still a two. Does that make sense? Because divide two is one. I can't explain it. Because I don't think you ever just gonna be one, because y'all ain't came out the same person. I don't know. I can't explain it. Like, I don't look at the one part as one brain, one mind track. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that makes sense what I'm saying?
But you just said, like, if I'm moving and you not moving.
Yes, listen, we wouldn't be able to do this if we hadn't but grown. You know what I'm saying? Like, you understand what I'm saying? If you were anybody else and you were not ideally where I am, this would not work. I can't be with my person if we ain't there. If you ain't, we should have figured this out. You was faking it. If you, I don't know, like...
Okay,
I feel like you grow together.
Talk about us now. It's 2 or 3 podcasts. Like you said, we wouldn't be able to do this right now if we weren't here. You know what I'm saying? But you have stuff that you doing, and I have stuff that I'm doing, right?
Yeah.
Like, I live my life.
You ain't where you was 10 years ago. You still been growing, right?
Yeah.
No, we got to grow together.
So if you stay here and I grow, let's say whatever I'm doing over here take out. and you still right here.
That ain't.
What's gonna happen? Is that the end of 2 and 3?
That ain't what's gonna happen with me. I can't answer that. So I don't know. No, that shit, fuck that. No. I'm not gonna be with nobody who ain't growing and who ain't
on purpose, okay? Because I ain't ready.
Because listen, I got too many questions and it's not making sense.
I'm not ready.
I'm just gonna wait because there's no way. I'm not gonna be dealing with somebody and they switch up on the nigga.
Really?
What you mean? I'm not doing all that, poo. I'm not doing all that.
Relationship.
I'm not doing it. I don't know what to say because folks switch up on you and stuff.
Yeah, they do. Relationships take a lot of work though.
Like switch up on you, like what? Like how? Like what you mean? Like they don't like you no more?
No.
I need to know.
For an example, because I don't really want to put my business out there, which is why.
Make some up.
Okay, say for instance, you in a relationship, right? And y'all both start off, you know what I'm saying, just living like going through the honeymoon phase, da da da. And then let's say you have some habits like smoking. Say for instance, you get to a point where you want to stop smoking. And now you starting to pick up habits like, not saying that you don't already do this, but like instead of smoking, you pick up habits like working out, reading books, educating yourself, you know, meditation. Like you just picking up healthier habits, right? And your partner is still doing the things that y'all was doing when y'all first met. Or even picking up another habit like drinking every night, like having a drink when they get off work, like a glass of wine or something. And you know what I'm saying, like it just doesn't align with where you're going. You get what I'm saying? Like the mindset that you're trying to reach in the place that you're trying to go, them like you don't want to be around like smoking and drinking and partying and stuff no more. So how do y'all move on from that? You get what I'm saying?
I do. I'm just, everything you just said, I just place myself in every situation that's happening, not even just with a romantic relationship, just looking at platonic friendships. I know that I have the type of personality to when I'm around folks, like if it's a good thing, honestly and truly, usually somebody gonna pick it up. Maybe the dating stage needs to be longer because after a while that person is gonna either acclimate to who you are, or like you said, they're gonna stay stagnant. If you don't see who that person is before you get married, you were never paying attention. That's just truly what I feel, because I don't feel like folks change that motherfucking much to where you didn't know who they were before you decided to marry them. You just were blind.
But maybe y'all were on the same page when y'all got married though. Like you seen them, like this is who they were. But that's what I'm saying, like when you get married, you have no clue what can happen. Like people can change. It doesn't matter if you didn't see it beforehand, because it can be unexpected. You get what I'm saying? Like people can be one person and then, like I said, 10 years down the road, anything could happen. They could lose a parent. They can lose somebody close to them. They can lose a job. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you see them through situations that you didn't see coming. You can't predict the future, so you don't know what happens. And it changes them forever.
I don't know.
That's why I'm saying, like, relationships are hard and it takes a lot of work and a lot of commitment. And when you get married, you dedicate your life to loving this person through any and everything. That's why I be saying, like, it ain't for me to understand. For example, Rashida and Kirk, he publicly had a baby on this woman on television for the world to see, and she stuck beside him. She gonna stick beside him. Like that's what she did. And they've been together for what, 20 something years now. And all of the whole world thinks she's absolutely nuts for that. Literally.
It's just a non-negotiable. Everybody non-negotiable ain't the same. I can't take you fucking off on me.
Yeah. Period. For real.
I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I guess I just want to grow with my person. Yeah. That's simple as that. I'm growing with my person. We growing together. the stuff that be looking good is what's messed up the most. I don't feel like anything that anybody that I've seen, well, I'll take that back. It's probably few, but it's very slim on genuine marriages nowadays. I just feel like for my life and the fact that I am single on purpose and I am taking the time to wait because I know that God is preparing me and whoever for the greatest time that I've ever had in my life. So if I'm going to be going, my person's going to be going too. Fuck what everybody else got going on. That shit ain't happening to me.
No, seriously.
Period. I don't
Seriously.
care. I don't care. Because I don't understand you, so it's not going to happen. I don't care.
That's how I feel too. That's why I'm saying like I'm choosing to be single on purpose because I need to wrap my head around it. Like I have to mentally prepare myself to know that like this is who I am. I know my core values. I know my morals. I know what my integrity is. You know what I'm saying? Like I know the things that I value, the things that make me me. So when I get into a relationship, I don't lose sight of that. And so it doesn't matter if it's 5, 10, 20 years down the line. I can always go back to my core values and be like, this is who I presented myself as to this person. This is because this is who I am. So 20 years from now, that shouldn't change. Like I said, I know as you get older, you get wiser and stuff like that. But like your core values and who you are as a person should not change.
Never.
But it does for some people. That's the thing.
This is hard.
It is. It is hard. Y'all make sure y'all comment and let us know what y'all think about this subject, about any of the things that we have said or discussed. And again, if you are a male and want to be on the show, please reach out to us. We would love to have males. So far, we've only had females. And we would love to have males on our show. For real, we would love to have males. We'd like to hear a male's perspective on things.
But in the meantime,
2 and 3, we out.